Hello, welcome to the Mindtrack.net game server. I'm currently doing hull work on one of the ships out in the boondocks. I believe this is the Legacy class. Anyways, figured I'd just record a little bit of this and maybe some other stuff, but mostly this. And for the people that want to join the server, this is the kind of stuff that you're going to be asked to do. A lot of it is you're going to be asked to contribute to builds, and at some point you're going to be asked to do what I'm doing right here, which is an extremely time-consuming, boring, and tedious process, but one that has to be done with care and, well, steadfast resolve. It is very time-consuming, but this method is a heck of a lot faster than the previous method. And it also allows for a certain degree of more precision and better control over which blocks are modified. In this case, I'm changing the outer hull to magenta, and then we'll go through and replace all the blocks that are not magenta with air, and then change the magenta back to the standard hull block, and the hull will have been cleaned. Let me pass through the ship here real quick and I'll show you what. I have to turn on Gamma Bright. As you can see, I'm working up here. And you can see a lot of the material isn't showing through. All of this is extra. It doesn't need to be here. Normally in the past we used to have to come through and knock all this out one block at a time, but the Voxel Sniper allows us to be a lot more efficient with our time. Instead of taking months to do a hull, like the Sovereign took us almost 4 months, if you count up all the time that was put into it by Impeller, myself, and a few others. All total about 4 months. And the size of the Sovereign, this is about 3/4 size of a Sovereign, and I'm almost half done with it. So, and I've only been working on it maybe a total of 8 hours. I'll probably continue working on it throughout tonight, and maybe again tomorrow or the next day. What I want to do today on the server, which I may do off recording, I want to separate out the decks on the Saber class. Basically, lift the ship up, split it by its decks, so that I can begin fit and finish work on the Saber. I'd like to do as much on it as I can, including getting all the quarters filled in and move the ship closer to being in the constant stage of upgrade as opposed to being in the unfinished category. It's a nice ship. It came out a lot better than I thought it would. I learned a lot with it, but there's still a lot I have to do on it to make it you know, complete. But there are a few people on the server yakking back and forth right now, and it just kind of reminded me that we have a lot of people applying to join the server or want to work on the server. Some just want to come on and check things out. A few people want to come on and build, but a lot of the people that apply for building have no idea what they're getting themselves into. And this is it right here. This is part of what you're getting yourself into. If I have to say, of all the jobs I hate doing the most on the server, this one would rank probably number 8. Number 1 being easily designing and building quarters or filling in quarters on ships. I absolutely hate doing that. And that's where you noobs come in. But this part here is also very tedious. I don't mind it so much as but what gets me down is looking at the blocks for so long. It kind of messes with my eyes, and I don't like that. Not one bit. But it is what it is, and it all needs to be done. So we all, you know, pick a ship and we work on it. I don't know why I picked this one. I just like the design of the hull, and I decided I wanted to clean the hull up, and that's what I'm doing. I'm using Macro right now, a function that iPanic helped me get going, and it's a very useful tool. I just have it mapped to my key, and then all I have to do is highlight my area and press a single button, and no more typing. Yay! Typing is a drag. But yeah, this kind of stuff saves a lot of time. But it is all time. consuming, nevertheless. Anyways, this is what I'll be doing for the next 8 hours, working on the Legacy Hall. Anyways, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Again, this is the Mindtrek.net game server.